I keep forgetting that this is not the camera, but this is. Hi, guys. So, I have a special one for you today. It will be a time capsule episode, something I wanted to do this a long time ago, but then I got really, really depressed and didn't have motivation for anything. So, we try again. We don't quit. I'm still in my work clothes. My face not beat right now. Don't I slay at work? But we're here grinding. So, yes, this episode I filmed with a friend. We're still friends. We want to do something like recurring episodes. So if this one, if one person likes it, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. I'm a real person just like you. What the not real person would say. Alrighty. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Go. It'd be really funny if we connected one of these things on like a stick so we could have like a talking.
Fuck.
So we're gonna have a talking stick. But this is the talking stick. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Charlene.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yes.
Without this context, we've been hanging out with each other all day. I'm high. How are you?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I was, but no, not anymore.
This bitch spent like a fucking hour reorganizing her room.
Well, she talked to my sister.
We shit talk a lot.
Starbucks.
Yeah, sad.
Revamp. Not really revamp. I just moved a bunch of photos around in my room, which is why this is empty.
If you guys could see above us, she like rearranged the vines so they're hanging and they're beautiful. Very woodsy feeling.
Thank you. I do have that green thumb.
She does. Are we doing ASMR now?
I don't know why, but I have like a weird feeling like I have to do ASMR right now.
You know what I've been really into?
You know what I really want to do?
What?
Fart into it. But really close to the mic, so it's like, you know?
Do you think that would...
You know what I really love is when mics are really far away and you kind of lose it. That's crazy. Okay, what was one of the topics that we were going to talk about today?
We were going to talk about, I think, what everyone's talking about right now, which is Matt Rife.
We've been talking about this. So I don't know why. Yeah. Let's talk about that for the first time today.
It kind of correlates to something else we wanted to talk about today, which was how the people you associate are just like kind of tell about you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's
redo that sentence. Let's do
okay, I'll start over.
Insert Grammarly.
That would be a hella good sponsor. I would be the best advocate for that sponsor.
Grammarly. ChatGPT. Do you know it's ChatGPT, not ChatGPT?
Is that the Mandela effect?
Maybe. No, because I thought it was ChatGPT. Because I was like, oh yeah, ChatGPT. But then I heard my boyfriend's little brother like explain it to his girlfriend, and he was like, it's ChatGPT, because she thought it was PT too. So I think that this is a universal female experience, is thinking that it's ChatGPT.
You know,
not BT.
You know, Fruit of the Loom is getting sued over their Mandela effect.
What?
They're claiming that they never had a cornucopia in the background of the Fruit of the Loom.
What's a cornucopia?
Like the baskets that have a point at the end with the fruit, you know, Thanksgiving.
There's no way.
Yeah,
They did.
they did, but they are claiming they have never done it.
What's the point of doing that?
Mass hysteria.
I'm hysterical. I bet I have underwear from Fruit of the Loom that still has that like shit on it.
Like from like fucking. I'm not gonna put that thought in existence.
I have 7-year-old underwear. I have chonies that are 7 years old. They don't leave the house. They're for like lounging, you know. Walmart. Yes. The Walmart Fruit of the Loom underwear.
But sometimes you have to mature as a woman and get parade underwear. Have you ever had a parade? Oh, I got you that for Christmas last year.
Underwear?
The bra.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I have.
So I'm like the best friend. I don't scratch that. Yeah. But I want my friends to all look their sexy best and feel their best, and so I got her this really cute mesh. Sorry. Not in front of the fucking kids. We've talked about this before.
Hot take, I want kids.
Hot take, kind of me too.
Okay, period. I feel like that's growth. Not growth. Growth. Not like not wanting kids. It's okay not to want kids. But I feel like in high school I would have been like,
no.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Exactly.
You know? And I'm still like, fuck them kids right now because I don't 19, I don't need a child.
In this economy, no.
I live in a shed. Like no room for a nursery, sorry.
We're currently in that shed.
Yeah, no, but I want kids and it makes me sad to think about the fact that I may not have kids.
Yeah.
Like there's always that like possibility that like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to find out. Like I'm afraid to go to the hospital to find out.
There's always
because I do have an ovarian cyst. But I don't know much more after that.
Which should be talked about more so people know how to go to their doctors and check for that.
Well, I'm not the person to talk about it. I haven't done it. I need to go get blood tests. I need to go get a little thing-a-ling
which is fucking expensive.
I don't know.
Well, if you're ordering tests, that costs money.
True.
Which, like, it's crazy that, like, to not, like, die in early age or have complications in later where it could have been preventable. And there's a paywall in front of that access of care.
Did you know?
What?
Speaking of paywalls, if you ever want to buy alcohol from Costco,
I've heard about this, yes. Go on.
You don't need a Costco membership to buy alcohol from Costco in certain states. Because in certain states, there are laws? There is something that says that you can't put a membership barrier or a paywall in front of buying alcohol. So you can buy alcohol from Costco without a membership, but you can't buy random crap.
Is that in California?
Yes. In California and Hawaii, I saw. You can buy alcohol through the paywall.
Not that I've ever drinking it before or ever done any drugs, but there's this really good mixer.
You literally admitted to being high when we started this.
They don't remember that. TikTok mind spans we're dealing here with.
They haven't even made it to this part of the video.
I don't think so.
We ain't got there yet.
Commentary.
Oh, Walla ASMR.
Guys, listen.
Oh, Walla? Best water bottle.
You're holding it backwards.
Best fucking water bottle ever. Changed my life. Love a Walla.
Makes her drink
water.
Walla. Do you get that from Target?
Yes.
We're boycotting. No shit. I'm just fucking with you.
I got this a while ago. Before I knew that.
No, you're good. Mm. I'm checking her, guys. I'm checking her.
Wait, what were we gonna? Oh, we were gonna talk about Matt Rife.
How did we get so off the rail? How did we?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
As far as I know.
But Matt Rife.
Poopy
butthole.
But I can't say that much because I don't know that much. But I also know that I couldn't even last 20 minutes into his comedy special on Netflix. Because it just kind of wasn't funny. In my opinion, does not matter. But It just like wasn't funny.
Yeah, I think she repressed it so much in her memory because it was not that funny. Because I had to remind her about the first 5 minutes when he made a joke that women getting abused is because they don't cook good enough or not in the
Or they
kitchen.
don't spend enough time in the kitchen.
Which is crazy to say because I'm like, have we devolved as a human species?
Like devolved.
Like I thought we agreed that's not, that's not
okay. That's kind of fucked up.
yeah,
Don't say that.
like kind of low key not
like say
cool.
that alone, not in front of a bunch of people on a comedy.
In your first comedy special, and to pettily like talk petitly,
perpetually, repeatedly.
No.
What are you trying to say?
He just acts like a bitch and is insecure as a man to not want a female audience because it makes him less funny, question mark?
Oh, okay, so I get it. Okay, so he doesn't like, I feel like he's trying to steer away from his female audience because he thinks he's upset that him getting hot is why he's popular now. Because a lot of his comedy in the beginning had to do with the fact that he got hot and he had this huge glow up, and all of a sudden he's hot and funny, not just ugly and funny. So now he's getting all this attention, and now he's trying to prove himself, it seems like, to the men, because in his comedy in his comedy special he is anti like astrology girly, anti like, earth gemstone crystal girly, and it's just kind of like
stereotypes of women.
Yeah, and like we've heard all of these jokes on Instagram before. Like it's just it's giving meme compilation.
It's giving I still use iFunny.
It's giving I heard that before. It's giving give credits to the original creator. It's giving bored.
It's giving misogynistic.
Yeah, it's giving yeah, that one.
Definitely. Slay Pussy Queen.
You know what I think about a lot?
What do you think about?
You know the meme where it's like, oh, you think you ate? Give me that plate. One time I rhymed plate with plate.
As one does.
No, I think I rhymed 8 with 8. And like you can't, when you're rhyming or making a poem, you can't rhyme the same word with the same word. Yeah. So I think I was like, oh, you really thought you ate? Let me see what you ate. And I got called out for it because they were like, you can't do that. And I was just like, oh shit.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I think white people only think about that. Sorry to make it about race, but I only think white people think about that.
Well, the people that called me out were not white.
Really?
Yeah, they were not white.
Well, I'm just saying in rap songs, people do that all the time, and those are bars. And it could be a double entendre.
Double entendre. Double entendre. Double entendre.
It could be anything.
That's a fun word, double entendre.
I know.
Double entendre.
That's my like stimming word, Kurt.
Double entendre, double entendre, double entendre, double
entendre.
It's the same wood. The hammer and axe in like my new shelf.
That is a crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
That was
coincidental.
A sleigh.
That is a sleigh. And that's a fire ass game. Yeah. I think we should talk about what game we're talking about.
Have you ever played?
What is it called?
Ring? No, it's not ring toss. Ring hook.
Ring shot drink.
No, it's an axe and hammer. It's a hammer and axe game. I think it's called Ring.
I feel like if I was drunker and playing that,
it says the name on there. No, you have to. It's like on the on the tray. Basically, you have to like swing a ring until it catches onto a hook, and it's actually really hard. I got it from like TJ Maxx, and I thought it'd be a really fun game to play.
It's fun though if you know.
It's fun, but it's like it's really hard to like. It's not as interesting and as full of suspense as I think beer pong.
Yeah, beer. Have you ever played Rage Cage?
Mm-hmm. I've been so close to the bitch cup. That
really?
Was 2 years in a row. My boyfriend's oldest brother got the bitch cup 2 years in a row on our Christmas dinner.
And which is coming up.
Oh, Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Yes, Christmas is indeed coming up.
But
I have bought nothing for nobody. Actually, I got my sister a record. But I'm going nothing for nobody. That sounded wrong. But I will get more stuff.
I made this joke before, but what did I say about your gift? I'm hand making. Don't expect anything special.
I don't know, but you were like,
Oh, it was a funny ass joke. Guys, just believe me. Guys, just fucking
guys, it
believe
was
me.
funny. You missed it, but she was literally being funny.
I was actually like fucking making everyone shit themselves and fart and poop and shit and pee.
Yeah.
It was a funny ass joke, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, Rage Cage.
Ew. You know the game where you have to say the first word that comes to mind after someone says a word? Ew.
I just lost the game.
Rage Cage. Ew.
Wait, you didn't hear me.
No.
I lost the game.
What?
I'm out. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with you. I have to fucking get out of here. I can't.
I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on. The door didn't close.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I was doing a bit, guys.
What was the bit?
Only real ones now.
Okay, well. I'm lost.
Matt Rife, what were we talking about?
I feel like I've said all I need to say on him because I don't know much other than the fact that he's actually. Oh, we didn't talk about the cheating scandal and the labias.
Okay, this is why I talk about people. When you associate with bad people, you're gonna look bad yourself. And so the situation, what we're gonna talk about today, which is the Tana Brooke podcast, canceled.
Are they canceled? Oh, it's called canceled.
No, it's called canceled, which is very smart because when you look up Tana,
Tana
Mojo, yeah,
it's
canceled. It will only come up with her podcast, not her.
Not all her cancellation.
Exactly, which is so smart. But she says she doesn't she didn't think about that. She was not that smart, but she knew. She downplays herself to make herself the undercover.
Tana's a fucking genius.
Exactly.
I don't think many people want to agree to that or want to actually think about that, but Tana's got herself fucking.
But how many years she was making YouTube videos and she's still relevant? You have to be some kind of
and especially she's just like Trisha.
Yeah.
Trisha canceled. Oh god. But
controversial.
Love her.
Controversial white women.
Low key start my day with her. Sometimes channel her.
With fun personalities.
I love Trisha.
Yeah. Do you watch the Just Trish podcast?
Nope. I don't watch any of it. She's just an icon.
She is an icon.
I don't know anything that's going on other than the fact that she is the mother of Queen Elizabeth.
There's this distinct image.
Sorry, I need to enunciate sometimes. Elizabeth!
There's a headphone warning, goddamn.
Tell them after.
Late.
Hashtag hacked. There's
this fun image when I think about Trisha Paytas is I distinctly remember probably when I was 11 because that's when I started getting into Trisha Paytas, but I remember her 100 layers of fake cum video, and I don't think that gets talked about enough.
Who did that?
Trisha Paytas.
What's fake cum?
There's this liquid in a bottle that's supposed to imitate cum. She's going on Amazon right now and ordering.
Whoa! No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm looking for the video. 100 layers.
You can get a tub of lube.
I know.
It's $1,000, but you can get a tub of lube. Honestly, I bought a 12 fluid ounce bottle. That shit has lasted me 2 years. Probably expired. Probably ruined the pH of my pussy, but it's lasted me. I'm broke.
Sick.
It's loading. But while it loads, I'll explain a little bit about the Brooke and Tana situation. So basically, Brooke Glee, another host on Canceled, dated Matt Rife. And while she was dating Matt Rife, he goes on a podcast and just basically, we don't know at this point when we're watching it, but basically says her body is disgusting because while they were dating, he said his type was girls with fake tits and blonde hair, which is not Brooke. And then he said Audi vaginas are disgusting, which, hello?
Icky.
It,
What's wrong with an Audi vagina?
There is nothing wrong with a vagina. You would be lucky just to have that in front of you.
Isn't there...
Especially
vagina.
After what you have pulled.
Vagina. Isn't there a Doja Cat lyric that's like vagina?
Wet vagina. Da 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 da. Wet vagina.
Sorry, I was just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I think that's just kind of, it's like, it's cringe.
It's really cringe.
It's you know, it's like you don't like it's a rule, or I hope a lot of people do this, but it's like, don't shame a penis.
Exactly.
You know? It's the same fucking thing. Don't say like, oh, your dick is small. Like, you can think it.
And you know, it's actually like a really big problem of like, because of that insecurity for some women. 2/3 of women have it.
She is still number one. Give me a damn fucking break. Sorry.
It's on your phone. I love that.
I know. It's totally gonna pop off.
Anyways, 2/3 of women have an Audi vagina, and also a lot of women get labia surgery to cut that shit off because it's deemed unattractive. Like, who made insecurities? Like, who deemed that was ugly or disgusting?
I think a lot of things can be trickled back to porn, but I also think that sometimes over large labias can be uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah.
To like look at?
No, to have.
Oh.
There's a lady on TikTok who like has a underwear brand who has large labias.
I know what you're talking about.
And she talks about it. And I'm like, oh. But she's also she's not pro like labia surgery. She's just like, you know, it can be uncomfortable, which is why you have to get underwear that actually fits you.
Oh yeah, so like how clothing is not made for all body types, it's kind of made for a certain one.
Yeah. But yeah, basically Matt Rife doesn't like Audis, but his girlfriend at the time that he was saying this had an Audi, and I think that's just so gross. Like, I would feel horrible if that were me. And I just feel like that's like not something that he should have regurgitated on a public platform because you are talking about your partner's sexual organ.
Yeah.
And I think that's very private. Like, some people like to talk about it, but unless it comes straight out of them, don't talk about it.
I hope a woman never touches him.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. I hope they have heard what he has said and what he has done and be like, nope, I do not want to be the next person he talks about.
It ain't that simple, though.
But the thing is, if we think about like celebrities that are just horrible human beings, Kanye West, and he has a wife now, even after his whole stunt.
Apparently she gave him an ultimatum recently.
What?
Where she said something along the lines of like, loosen your leash or lose me.
Well, he is really controlling. It's actually really scary. Like, when you are narcissistic, which I do believe.
You are?
No, I do believe Kanye has a really big problem with narcissism. I don't know if that ties into like
we the best music.
That's DJ Khaled.
I know. I just felt like saying that. Do you think we could record something like a label on here? Do you think we could make it big?
Our sound.
Someone sample that.
Ooh, badu, 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 badu. Ayada, ooh, ooh, ayada, ooh, ooh.
Now that hit.
That hit.
Yeah, that was monstrous.
That was radical.
I have the window open. There's still like not a lot of like airflow in this room. I guess it's not windy.
I like the little.
You like the way the incense looks?
Yeah, it's really beautiful. What were we talking about?
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
And how he went on a public podcast and talked about his girlfriend at the time, Slabia's.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
and
Kanye. Kanye. A part of being narcissistic and thinking you're the best and you need the control over everything is control, and he has to choose what his wife wears. I forgot her name, sorry, but he chooses every outfit she wears in public, what she eats, what she does. Like, he controls her. And this is like not like speculation. You can see, if you ever look at pictures of her, she's in some kind of like doomer core minimalistic outfit.
Doomsday. I don't know. Oh, did you see the gondola scandal?
What's the gondola scandal?
She was giving Kanye head on a gondola.
Oh,
and they got banned, I think, from the gondola.
Yeah,
or they got banned from where the location that gondola was.
Imagine like
gondola
opening Instagram next
double
to your
entendre.
Mom.
Sorry, double entendre. Gondola. Beautiful. Love those words.
Good words.
La
la la la la la la la
la la la la la la la la la.
Let's just spit bars right now. Like, we're getting
la 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 la. You don't know that song? Real ones know.
I'm not a real one.
You're not a real one. She doesn't know the la 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 la. Oh, yep, she got it. I don't know who sings it or where it's from, but I grew up on that song.
Was it like a Disney song?
Maybe.
But talking about narcissistic bitches.
Oh, we back.
I don't. They always find a victim, like
victim. Sorry.
And they will try their best to, because I have grown up with a narcissistic figure in my life, and they will try to do anything, control finances, control where you live. So, but also I do think, like, even if it makes you in an uncomfortable position, they're going to try to control you any way they can, even if it inconveniences them.
Mm-hmm.
And also add pettiness to the mix.
Mm.
They will try to screw you over any way they can, even if they at the end seem like a dumbass for it, because it didn't work. So they would rather, like, be a fucking dumbass if it gives them the chance to make your day worse.
Basically, by all means, they want the upper hand.
Yeah. Which is a very scary thing, and especially add the mix of no empathy.
But I'm an empath.
I am an empath.
We're still going.
We've been recording for 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
That didn't feel like 30 minutes.
No, it didn't.
I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? I hope you are.
Drywall ASMR.
Maybe my comment about ableism wasn't valid, because this is kind of chill.
What? What is a worst slur you can say right now?
Dummy. I don't want to take a risk, bruh. I'm not that type of person. I'm not like trying to offend. I'm just trying to.
No bridge accident.
Bridge accident.
The bridge incident.
The bridge.
PewDiePie said the N-word.
I think that's my Roman Empire. There's these like TikTok edits where it's like, you're such a fucking, have a good holly jolly Christmas. And then it's like a totally different voice, and it's like the funny censored version. I love those videos. I love meta memes.
I found out today that the Mark Zuckerberg is
the Zuck.
The Zuck The video of him showing off his meta game or whatever, where he all of a sudden grows boobs, that's fake. I thought that was real.
That is very fake, and I can't believe you fell for that.
It was funny. It was funny.
I think, I you know, Gen Z is actually more susceptible for scams than older people in this
I believe it.
There's this Dev Lemons, you know Dev
Mm-hmm,
Lemons.
mm-hmm.
She has been scammed twice, and she's basically our age. She's Gen Z.
By scammed by how?
Scammed by like the FBI is gonna like go to her house, and if she doesn't take out like $600 or $900 gift cards from Target and give them to some random number.
Well, that is so stupid. No, Nick got scammed recently.
Really?
Yeah, over some like postal. He was expecting a package,
Okay.
and then they were like, "Oh, we got the address wrong. Like, send us or pay like $2 to correct the address." And I told him, I was like, "Don't do that. That's stupid. I think it's fine. Like, just ignore the message." He's like, "Yeah, but like they got like they know where I am. Like I'm in New Mexico." And I was like, "You realize that your information is everywhere, right? Like it's so easy to press a button and access your information." And then he goes ahead and gives them his credit card information, and I was like, "Are you serious, dude? That was so stupid of you."
Did he change his
Yeah, he
shit?
immediately after he did that, like I think once he clicked like purchase or something, it registered in his head that, oh, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? So we like froze the card and we got a new one. But it was just kind of like such a simple scam because okay, Nick was away for college for a while.
Nick is her boyfriend.
Yes, we were long distance for a little while he was at college, but he's back now because that school he went to sucked.
There's nothing in New Mexico.
We're on to better things.
Yeah.
And I would send him like care packages and like little things because there's not a lot in New Mexico. So I would send him the food that he likes or like certain seasonings. And so I know what these messages are that you'll get from UPS when you try to send packages. Never pay to change the address on something because normally you don't need to do that. Like you got more than likely than anything, you got the address right. You're just being scammed out of your wallet.
I think that also was the second scam that Dev Lemons got into. Kind of.
That's crazy.
So it was like a eBay scam where they're like, "Oh, I like just send it to me now. I'll pay it back later, or like I'll Venmo you
Like when I get
right
it.
now." Yeah.
Yeah.
And she did it, but then she saved her computer that she sold because she realized it was a scam.
Oh, I see.
So you can catch scams. Like it's never too late. It's never too late to
to reconsider.
Yeah.
Before you press send. It's never too late to think about it.
Have a second opinion. Always double review whatever you're purchasing. Be like, hey, this kind of seems a little off. Always follow your intuition because it's most likely a scam. Because I got scammed for selling feet pics. Should we talk about that?
I didn't know she was doing that.
I told you this.
I didn't know you actually did it. I thought we were just like, oh my god, sell your feet pics. You did it.
This was back in high school, though. Allegedly in high school. Hypothetically in high school. While I was getting really desperate for money. And I needed it. And I got scammed. But it was like the first time I opened like a Cash App account. So they gave me $5 extra. So I only got, instead of 25, I got scammed out $20. That was.
What happened?
And then I moved to Depop.
I got scammed on Depop. No, I got scammed on Etsy plenty of times, so I don't use Etsy anymore. Because I think out of my 5 experiences of purchasing something off of Etsy, I've been scammed 4.
Yeah, one of my Christmas gifts or birthday presents.
I bought you something off of Etsy and I never got it. And Etsy will take care of you. You can get a refund. Etsy will refund you. But I was just kind of exhausted because it was, I don't know if it was after the holiday. I think it was after the holiday season. It was like Christmas. I was so exhausted that I just like didn't give a fuck. I was like, whatever. And it wasn't like $1 million. I mean, it was like I got scammed out of a couple things, so I did lose some money. But I was pretty young and I didn't have a concept of the importance of money, and so I was just kind of like, oh wow.
Oh yeah. Honestly,
I'm still petty though.
yeah. Fuck you, Etsy.
What the fuck?
It's just, talking about money. It's kind of like I never was raised. Well, okay, my mom. I never got raised up in a wealthy family. I was raised by a single mother on a single income. Hi. But it's almost like I never got taught how to save money or what to do with money. So when I hear people return stuff to get their money back, I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. I never thought to do that. I know, it's weird. I will buy a piece of clothing if it doesn't fit or I don't like it. I will never think about returning it. I will think about repurposing it or donating it first, but never returning.
That's interesting.
I know. I never saw my mom return stuff, so I never thought of it.
You weren't aware of the concept or the ritual of it.
Damn. And that brings us to the whole topic of girl math. Shit makes sense. Let's
My
talk
boyfriend is a girl math connoisseur.
Really?
Yeah, he is girl math. I can't really think of an example right now, but there have been multiple occasions where he has said something and I was like, "What? No." But then he's like, "No, like think about it." And I'm like, "You are so girl math." And he's just like, "Uh-uh."
I taught my mom girl math and she was like, hell yeah. And also girl dinner. I was like, Mom, you just make girl dinner. And she was like, what's that? And I'm like,
just a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, this is so girl dinner.
Yeah.
She's always been kind of, she's in between Gen X and millennial, but refuses to call herself a millennial because she thinks she's an older soul.
Okay.
But she's now starting to become a little bit more looser and more accepting of the hipness of today. Yeah. I think girl math is essential to keeping my sanity though. And not feeling bad about like, oh shit, I like owe like the like student loans like $3,000 now. I have to pay that. But girl math makes cash free.
Yeah. It's just easier. It's better. And I think letting money hold you down and dictate every little thing that you do is just sad. And I think that little coffee you want in the morning isn't gonna kill you.
I saw this TikTok.
Especially boba. But some boba be like $10 for one drink these days. I'm not about that.
No.
$8 after tip, I gotcha.
Umetu does. Umetu does that.
It's $10 at Umetu?
Yeah.
Well, don't they have like the stuff where you get like a little toy?
Yes, that's like $15 though.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess they have the premium shit, but seven trees.
Umetu is so good though. They put like purple rice in some of their drinks. It's so
the mochi.
Fire.
The mochi inside.
Oh, I haven't got that before.
Oh, mochi boba is really good.
I bet it's good.
Anyways, we're from San Jose. You know, boba's not that common outside of like other places. We live in such a like Californian like NorCal bubble. It's kind of crazy.
I have a hard time thinking about that. I mean, Silver City had a boba place.
Silver City?
Bumfuck, New Mexico.
Are there any Asians in?
Not that not that I would say live there, but there were some students at that university who were Asian.
But who's creating business?
Like I don't know. I didn't go.
Yeah, like
I wasn't about.
They're probably having like microwave
boba.
Yeah, microwave boba with like powders that you mix in with the water and milk.
Like, those are so fire though. Like the OG. No, okay, I don't know what no. Like the OG like boba that I would get. It was literally just like powder mixed with milk, and it was so freaking fire.
Okay, the milk teas are acceptable, but like I remember working at Penny Lane, and like
dropping names. Sorry, name drop.
They're out of business.
Okay.
Or
That's
as
so funny. We both worked at like boba shops that were boba ice cream shops, and both of them are out of business now. Because I worked at Milk Ice, and that was a boba ice cream shop.
yeah.
Italian ice, whatever.
Yeah, that's like kind of like a high schooler's like first introduction to the workforce is boba shops.
Yeah. Also, the fact that we have both worked at boba ice cream shops and both of them are out of business,
It's telling.
it's telling. Let's just stop doing that, guys.
The combination's
Stop.
never gonna fucking work.
Like, it's just every single time a store tries to force boba, it doesn't work.
Like, you have to
It's
specialize in
like
the boba.
Boba. Like, give me, like, I need good boba. Like, buying boba and it sucks is the most
Letdown,
upsetting,
yeah.
like, because it sucks. And it's like, it's, you get the boba because you want a little treat. And then, like, for your treat to be kind of, like, not a treat is just so, like, sucks.
Yeah,
Sucks big balls.
I don't think the combination of ice cream and boba will ever work because you have to be good at one and specialize in one and just forget about the other. They don't mix. But you know what I do like is like the mini snacks. Like you get like your cheese sticks or your
yeah, no, that's good though. Like that's yeah, let that happen.
yeah, more food places because there's some that just have the boba and I'm like I need
Like,
my meal and a bev.
Like I think
the Aki way.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not like really good. I can't tell you. This is. I'm not saying this in no particular order or anything. I think Gongcha, especially the one that is right next to San Jose State, I really like that place. They have. I think I've never gotten boba from there that I thought was bad.
I think Gongcha is just kind of like a staple. Like if you're starting out with boba, just go there.
Yeah, and they have snacks, and I really like it there.
The one by my work though,
Seven Leaves is really good too.
Their mint coffee iced.
Really, mint coffee?
It's like a mint mojito coffee.
Oh, I never had that. At Seven Leaves?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I
gotta
think
try that.
I think you can only get it hot, but they like me there, so I get it iced.
Where?
Seven Leaves.
The one on Campbell?
Yeah.
We should go together. I would like to try that. I like peppermint. I love a good peppermint anything. Peppermint mocha. I have peppermints in my car. I have like peppermint little chocolate truffles.
Peppermint shampoo. We have the same shampoo.
I love peppermint shampoo. I love the little tingle it gives me on my head. And also in the summertime, peppermint like body wash makes you get little tingles so you get cold. It's really nice.
I was shamed as a kid for liking peppermint. And I think that's why I have childhood trauma.
I've always
That is not the reason. That is definitely not the reason. I have
always unapologetically loved mint chip ice cream.
Exactly.
I don't know what mint chip.
And especially when it's green. I like the artificial. I love artificial dye. Fucking give me all the Red 40. My shit.
I've heard that Red 40 actually genuinely like messes people up.
I Red 40 max every day. Like I eat a bag of hot Cheetos with a bottle of Brisk
and like pump iron.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I need my energy for that's my pre-workout.
Red 40.
I Red 40 max.
It's like a bag of Takis.
Yeah. I need my Red 40 in the morning.
That's crazy.
And I also need my seed oils. Don't get me started. I need my seed oils bad.
Like argan oil?
Yeah. Or like canola. Best seed oil ever.
Canola seed oil? What is argan oil?
It's for hair.
Yeah, no, but what is it? I know you get it from like...
It's a nut.
I think okay.
It might be a nut.
Okay. Because I know that like the best argan oil I think comes from Morocco.
Yes.
But like a lot of things will say like from Morocco, but like it's not.
Also like what's a tea tree? It will be like you when you're using it for skincare, do not use 100% because that will actually fuck up your skin.
Did that before.
You used 100%?
It hurt.
It hurt.
It burns.
I'm actually using niacinamide right now, and if I like scrape off a little bit of dead skin and put that right on, it stings a little bit.
Yeah.
Gives me a little.
I used to use nice. I used to have like a whole skincare routine until I realized that it wasn't actually doing anything.
Honestly, I think I only have a basic cleanser moisturizer. because I do want to keep it really basic because I don't know, I don't have sensitive skin, but my skin can get overwhelmed if I use so many products and stuff like that. But I do need something for my acne and
Mm.
also keeping like the barrier of my skin healthy, and niacinamide does that. And it is proven. It's not like a oh
I feel
use
like it.
yeah
I don't feel like it. Now I know it works. 'Cause I've got by God, I've seen it happen.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I used to use niacinamide, and I think I also used retinol, not together, but like retinol at night, niacinamide in the morning, and like it was great. But then it's like it wasn't. I didn't actually feel a difference in my skin. I know my skin purged when I first started using the retinol, but then after that, it like, yeah, the purging went away, but the state of my skin stayed the same from before the purge.
I heard that you're not even supposed to use retinol af like before you're 25.
Damn, didn't know that.
Because it's actually a really big problem. It's actually a really big problem that we're seeing. I'm hearing Sephora workers having like 9-year-olds buy like the retinol moisturizer from or like anything from Drunk Elephant because it's trendy on TikTok. Like it's actually a really big problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not 9, but I can see why that's a big problem for a 9-year-old.
I
I know my skin is not that mature yet, but I think I I okay, I get it.
it's like
I don't know how to say it, but okay, I get it now.
it's
I get what you mean now.
it's like and it's these kids that don't know the concept of money yet. And so they're buying like these
I used to spend so much money at the Body Shop.
the body shop's good. I
Yeah, I
like
know, but like on grapefruit scented like shower gel.
get the traveler size. It lasts you a long while.
Can't say I was in 5th grade.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No, I
now.
would get a $20 bill from my mom and be like, "That's sick, shower gel."
Kind of invest in good shower gel. I
I
like a
know, but
good.
then I would just like make fucking potions with it, or like
Not the
I would like
potions.
actually forget that I had it, and they would just kind of like sit in the cupboard in the bathroom, or like my sister would use all of it, and like I would care, but I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. But I don't use. I just kind of stopped. I stopped using my like skincare products because I had dyed my hair a dark, like a brown black, and I exfoliated my skin the same day that I dyed my hair. Don't do that.
Oh, that
I
sounds painful.
It didn't hurt, but I definitely rubbed in the chemicals into my skin, and so I broke out in a huge rash. And I thought that like I was having an eczema breakout because I used to get eczema on my arms a lot. And my boyfriend happened to have this like Cetaphil eczema relief
Oh.
lotion, and so I put that on my face, and it like hurt a little bit, but then it totally calmed down my skin, and ever since then, and it's no steroid, so ever since then I just use like the green CeraVe skin cleanser, and then I just put that lotion on. Like no extra products at all. And my skin is not perfect, and I think I do need something for my acne. But I only break out when I'm super stressed, and I just finished finals, and I'm healing from certain breakouts that
Me
have
me
rocked my shit.
too. But that's a really big problem. People have eczema and they're being prescribed steroid like retinols and stuff like that, and they're doing like retin fucking steroid purging or withdrawals. That's a big problem. I've seen like people like break out in hives because they're not putting steroids on their
But you
skins.
can't keep using the steroids.
I know that's why it's a big problem.
Well, there's nothing else you can do
I
other than
know
yeah,
it's
I
so
know it
sad.
sucks. I don't have eczema like that. I can do breakouts. I've been having. I don't know. I was going through my my child medical records, and like I found all my little like child medical records of my little eczema, and I remember the day I got tested for like my skin thing because my entire arm like broke out, and I was itching it, and it was bleeding, it was like pussy and gross. They took like a little blade, like I think it was like a razor blade or something, and they just scratched off just a little bit of skin, but it didn't hurt at all.
Oh,
They
okay.
literally just kind of gave me a little scrape.
Like a
So like
dermal needle, dermal
kind
blade.
of, yeah, because like the eczema was like flaky, so they basically were just taking some flakes and putting it on a petri disc, and then they figured out exactly what eczema I had,
Science.
and like I was like, oh, that's cool, because I used to get that on my face in middle school. I would get eczema. I still get eczema like breakouts on my face, and I hate that they're on my face, but it's whatever. in 6th grade, I would always get it. I got it right here on my eyelid, and so people thought that I was trying to do makeup in the morning. They thought that I was putting on pink eyeshadow, but really I was having an eczema breakout on my eyelid. And then in high school, I was still getting eczema breakouts, but I was like kind of chilling them out. But then in high school, I got ringworm, and I had a really hard time getting rid of the ringworm because my skin is so susceptible to ringworm.
Really? That's what it was.
So is Tana Mojo.
Really?
We're like the same. They're
like basically sisters.
We are both highly susceptible to ringworm.
How does that happen though?
I don't know, but I've had ringworm more times than I can tell you.
And AKA we did wrestling, so it's a very common sickness to have.
It's not a sickness, it's just a
or
rash.
like an infection.
No, it's just a rash.
A rash. I've never got ringworm.
Yeah, I got it so many times.
So that's interesting.
First time I got it was because of wrestling, and I got it on my fucking forehead. At Los Gatos High School. I was doing a camp at Los Gatos High School, and I went home, and my forehead was itchy. But I took my regular shower right after camp. I went home right after camp. But then 2 days later, it kind of formed its circle. And I was like, fuck.
Why is it called ringworm?
Because it literally looks like a ring.
But why worm?
I don't know. Just why not?
It kind of makes it more
sound disgusting.
Yeah, when it's not.
Yeah, because it's just bacteria. Really, kind of like it's a fungal infection. It's a fungus that grows kind of outwards and like a worm.
They should call it a fairy ring.
Fairy ring?
You know how mushrooms, like when they grow in a circle, that's called a fairy ring?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I think ringworm it just sounds bad because it is bad, and fairy ring sounds good because it is good. Maybe. Well, because worms can be parasites and it's a fungal infection.
But we
don't need girly pop names for bad things.
Hi, this is my life purpose. I need to make everything girly pop. You're depriving me of my femininity.
Okay, well, next time I get ringworm, I'll let you call it a ring fairy.
A fairy ring.
A fairy ring.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. I had a very fun time today.
Yeah, me too. We just kind of babbled.
I like babbling podcasts because sometimes you land on a very interesting conversation.
Babble with Babish.
Cooking with Babish?
Yeah. I used to watch them. I started watching South Park. I love it. It's really funny. Controversial, but
sometimes you need that stupidity.
It's really funny.
It is really funny.
And I get it now. It's really funny, and I love watching it with my boyfriend, especially because he kind of has that humor, and now
you understand it more.
Now I understand it. It's also great because he's getting to rewatch a show that he loved when he was younger, and I'm actively willing, and I'm the one that wants to watch it more often than not.
And you guys have your couple show, and it really doesn't matter if you guys watch ahead or don't watch with each other because you can.
It's fucking South Park.
Exactly, and there's so many of the episodes,
and they don't really need to be watched in order.
No, there's no plot to follow in that show.
Mr. Garrison, how would you like to suck my ball? And I think it's on the loudspeaker. It's really funny.
Do you want to watch South Park after this? Are you fiending for South Park right now? Guys, I think we have to end it.
We're going to have to end this because we're going to go watch South Park.
Yeah, there's
and maybe get a little snack. I need a little snacky. How do you feel?
I feel like I can do a snack.
I have Cheez-Its.
And you didn't say that sooner?
I honestly just remembered them about 30 minutes ago, and they've been they're in and out of my head. By the way,
Cheez-Its on that brain, my man.
By the way, you have Cheez-Its. By the way, you have Cheez-Its. You know?
That's her head in motion.
Yeah. I think I might have other stuff too, but I haven't been at this house for such a long time that I don't really know what is here.
Well, we can figure it out. Okay. Can we say peace out?